Good morning, girls and guys. How are you all? I hope you all are fit and fine at your places, and I'm very sure you all are keeping yourself in good health. Well, guys, as you know very well, that we have started our chapter number 5 physical features of Pakistan, right? And previously, you guys have received 3 lectures on this topic, and this is going to be your fourth lecture of physical features of Pakistan. So, guys, without wasting much time, let's get started. Okay, in this slide, we are going to talk about the lecture, about all the stuff which we have discussed in our lecture number 7. Well, girls and guys, we have discussed about, different physical features of Pakistan. We talked about, some plain areas of Pakistan, some mountains, and we have discussed as well, about CPAC as well. I have told you that the physical features of any country are its mountains, plateaus, rivers, plain areas, etc. Well, guys, the physical map of Pakistan shows that there are a number of peculiar features which are found in Pakistan. Well, you can say that the land of Pakistan is different in different areas of Pakistan, right? Well, guys, if you remember that I have told you we can see the snow-capped mountains in the north of Pakistan. Well, in the south of Pakistan, we have fertile land, and that fertile land includes, the Indus Plan, Upper Indus Plan, and Lower Indus Plan. Well, fertile land is very good for growing crops, and as you know very well, that Pakistan is an agricultural country, and agriculture is the backbone of our economy, right? So, girls and guys, I have told you that we have, what we have in the West, we have deserts. Okay, so our last lecture is about the deserts. Inshallah, I will talk about, deserts in detail in our lecture number 9. Well, guys, all the features are called the landforms of Pakistan, and Pakistan has the combination of various physical features. And these physical features are its mountains, the plain areas, plateaus, deserts, and you can say that the coastal areas as well. Okay, so let's talk about our lecture number, 7. Well, sorry, we are not going to discuss our new lecture right now. We are just recalling the previous lecture, which we have discussed, all the stuff which we have discussed in our lecture number 7. Well, guys, we have discussed about the coastal areas of Pakistan. Do you remember I have told you that, tell me that what is coast? Well, guys, coast is, you can say that the area of land forming a natural border with an ocean is called coast. Well, guys, Punjab has no sea, no river, and nothing like that, right? So you have to keep one thing in your mind that Punjab doesn't have any sea at any point. That's why it doesn't have any coastal area, right? But Punjab is full of rivers, and these rivers are called Ravi, Jhelum, Satluj, Beas, and Chenab. Well, you have to keep one thing in your mind that. Indus is the main river of Pakistan, okay, and all the remaining rivers are called the tributaries of river Indus. Well, girls and guys, let's recall about the coastal areas. I have told you that Pakistan, in the south of our country, we have a coast, okay, because we have a river. Sorry, we have Arabian Sea in the south of Pakistan, okay. So definitely where we have sea, we will have coastal area in the same place, okay. Well, guys, I have told you the very important, or you can say the key point of the lecture, that was about CPAC. Okay, do you know what is CPAC? Well, guys, in the short term, I am going to tell you that CPAC is called, the abbreviation of CPAC is China Pakistan Economic Corridor. Well, CPAC is a shortcut way of, or a shortcut way network or chain of roads or railways. Definitely, this is a project between China and Pakistan. Okay, currently China and Pakistan are working for this. As you know very well that China is listed as a number one country for exporting its goods to different countries, right? So Pakistan is providing a shortcut way to China to get access to Middle East and other countries which are far away from China. You can say that Pakistan is providing a corridor, okay? It is providing a way to China for the sake, or for the improvement of their trade. Okay, and what is the benefit of CPAC to Pakistan? That is very easy to understand. That definitely when Pakistan is providing them way, Pakistani people will get job opportunities in a huge numbers. Okay, and definitely Pakistan will get its commission because they are using Pakistani way, for exporting their goods and services as well. So in short, China, CPAC is a network of roads or railways, or you can say that it is a shortcut access for China in the Middle East, right? That's the well, guys, as you know very well that it is really very important to revise previous lecture, and that's why we guys have done revision. So let's move towards our current lecture. Well, as I told you that today's tagline is about plateau. In our today's lecture, we are going to discuss about plateau. But guys, you have to keep one thing in your mind that a plateau is a high flat land. It is not look like kind of proper mountain, but it is like have you ever seen a golf club or golf field? Plateau is similar to that. Well, you can say that plateaus are comparatively flat areas but higher than the water bodies, and this place look like table. That is how they got their names. So you can see that that is plateau. Okay, you can say that they are not absolutely flat, but they are definitely higher than the water bodies. Well, a plateau is a flat, elevated landform that rises sharply above the surface area on at least one side. Okay, well, plateau, let's talk about the characteristics, or you can say that about the attributes of a plateau area. Well, guys, there is a huge difference between mountain and plateau. As I told you that plateau is a high flat land. Okay, or plateaus are always they have a steep slope, and they have a flat tops. Okay, this is the definition of a plateau. If you're going to recognize the place that you if you want to differentiate between mountain and plateau, you have to see its surface. If the surface is absolutely flat like a table, then that place is absolutely a plateau. Okay, well, guys, let's talk about the plateaus which we have in Pakistan. Well, plateaus in Pakistan, we have three plateaus in Pakistan. The first plateau is a salt range, Kura. Have you guys watched Kura? These are the salt ranges, and Porthar Plateau and Balochistan Plateau. Let's talk about each of plateau in detail. Well, guys, the average height of salt range is about 2,000 feet, and the Kira salt mines are the biggest salt mines in the world, and these salt mines are plateaus. Okay, and they produce best quality of salt in Pakistan, and we are exporting that salt as well. And guys, plateaus are always a high flat land. Okay, the surface, or you can say the top of the plateau, is absolutely kind of like a flat table. Okay, that name is derived plateau. The word plateau is derived from the word plate. Okay, kind of plate. So I'm going to show you. Look at this picture of salt range. You will get idea that these mountains are not extremely high, not look like a flat land, not absolutely look like a water bodies. You have to keep one thing in your mind that plateaus are always look like plateaus are like a flat land, but not flat like a water bodies. Okay, plateaus are always higher than a water body. Pakistan has three plateaus, prominent plateaus. First is a salt range, okay, Pothohar range, and Balochistan plateau. Well, guys, in the picture which is right now in front of you, popping up on the screen, you can see clearly that on the right side of the screen there is a salt range, and these are the mountains of salt. These are the ranges of salt range. Okay, so let's talk about our next mentioned plateau. Yes, girls and guys, Pothohar Plateau. Well, Pakistan, Pakistan is a land which has different kind of physical features, and the land of Pakistan has a peculiar features, and the land of Pakistan is not same at everywhere. Okay, for example, we are living in Punjab province, and in Gujranwala the land is absolutely flat. But if you will see the land of Murray, or other northern areas, you will observe this thing that we have some mountain ranges. Okay, if you will see the south of Pakistan, you will get idea that we have a fertile land over there. So the land of Pakistan is a beautiful land because it has different peculiar beautiful peculiar features. We have a snow-capped mountains in the north of Pakistan. This is the beauty of our land, which attracts the tourists as well. Lots of the people are visiting Pakistan everywhere just to see the beauty of Pakistan. Well, guys, most of the Potahar surface is made up of the soil brought by the winds, and it is easily, eroded by rainfall and water. These plateaus are not extremely solid. Well, guys, that's why there are high mounds on them. Have you ever seen the mounds on the plateaus? Let me show you the next picture. You will get idea about it. Well, guys, the area of Potahar, is not much suitable for farming. River Son is the important river of Potahar Plateau, and there is no proper irrigation system, or you can say that system to provide water in an artificial manner to our to different crops. So we do not have proper irrigation system over there. Well, guys, agriculture is based on rainfall in that area. Specifically, I'm talking about here Potahar Plateau. Well, guys, this area is rich in minerals. Mineral oil, gas, gypsum are the basic and important minerals of this area. And most of the people used to sell these, minerals for getting their, to earn their bread and to live their life in a good manner. Okay. So, guys, you have to remember one thing that I told you, that a plateau is a high flat land. Okay, so look at the plateau of Potahar. Can you see the mounds over there? And guys, as I told you that there is no proper irrigation system, and River Swan is the basic river of this plateau. But let's talk about our next plateau. Well, the next most famous plateau of Pakistan is the Balochistan Plateau. Okay, guys, Balochistan is rich in mineral, coal, iron, and other important minerals. These are, you can say that, the basic minerals of this area, and these are very expensive minerals as well. So that's all about plateaus. Okay, so we have discussed till yet the mountains of Punjab. We have talked about the plain areas and the coastal areas. So now we have discussed about the plateaus of Pakistan. Okay, we talked about Potahar Plateau, Balochistan Plateau, and Potahar Plateau, right? So, girls and guys, that's all about our plateaus. Let's watch together the Balochistan Plateau. Look at this picture carefully. This is the picture of Balochistan, guys. These plateaus are extremely rich with minerals. Lots of important minerals are hidden inside these plateaus. Okay, so that's all from this lecture. Let's talk about our today's assignment. Well, assignment is quite easy and interesting. You have to draw the diagram of plateau. Remember, you have to keep in your mind the definition of plateau. As the one picture I have inserted in this lecture, the picture in that slide you have observed there was a picture of a plateau and a table. Okay, so remember that picture while doing this. That plateau surface is absolutely flat. Okay, when you will draw the diagram, you have to keep this thing in your mind. And the next question is, you have to differentiate between the mountain and plateau. Okay, you can draw the diagram, you can write down any paragraph about it. That's how do your own do this question in your own manner. That's, I'm just only suggesting you the best. Okay, that's all from this lecture, and do whatever you want to do, guys. Make sure you're not creating trouble for your parents, and I will see you in your next lecture. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Allah Hafiz.